All right, we live, man. No Mercy TV, Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is. I am here with an up and coming battle rapper who I actually believe is very fire. Shout out to my bro Mel, man. He been jumping on my streams, telling me I need to book you, etc., etc. We
Right,
got my
right.
man Drew B here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's an honor to be here, man. Drew B. Already know what it is. AO Dub, Bear Arms, Orphan shit. We out here, man.
All right, so before we jump into the the recent events, let's talk about you for a minute, man. Where you from?
I'm originally from New York, but I never started battling there. So since I started battling in Orlando, they basically view me as a Florida battle rapper. You feel me?
Okay.
So, which I don't mind. I mean, they support me and shit. You feel me? I get nothing but love. Like that's where I started at. That's what I mean. They got a special place in my heart. You feel me? So that you know what I mean. So I guess if you want to by way out of what I mean, Florida, yeah, but born and raised in New York.
Okay. Okay. What part of New York, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from the Bronx, and then I moved to a small town called Spring Valley. It's in Rockland County, a little bit more up north. And that's basically where I went to school at and shit like that. And then I came down here. Then I've been here ever
Okay.
since.
Okay. So how'd you get started battle rapping?
Man, I grew up watching this shit. Like, and the crazy part about it is like I'm still learning a lot. Like growing up, I never watched KOTD. Like I didn't even know what that was. Like all these other leagues and stuff, even smaller leagues. Like I was that ignorant. You feel me? Like I was just watching fucking URL, and that's all I knew. So when I seen like now that I'm battling and I see all these other leagues and shit, I'm just like, wow, like growing up, I truly didn't know any of this shit existed.
Yeah.
So that's basically how I started. Just as a kid, I was watching Smack and all this shit like that. And you know what I mean? I just wanted to always do it. I got really bad anxiety, so I never took the step to do that shit with rapping or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I just got comfortable being in front of people on a stage and shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's still all new to me.
All right. So when was your first battle? Shout out to my bro Rusty for the $5 donation.
My first battle was last year. So my first battle was last year. I had a tryout. I had a tryout battle at the end of 2019. It was like a 3 rounds, 60 seconds. Like so it was 60-second rounds, 3 rounds. This is my first battle. It was Homeboy's first battle,
What
and it was
league was
on
it on?
Bear Arms. That's in Orlando. It's in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, that's Amzilla and all them.
Yeah. I battle
Shout out to them. That's my guy.
on May 22nd. We got a card, Drew B versus Lou Cypher on there. So basically, I went ahead and did this tryout battle. After I did the tryout battle, like I was nervous up there, like you could tell in my performance and shit. And then I kind of got a real battle, I guess you could say, for my second one, and that was like still like only like a minute and 30 rounds and shit. But that's basically how I started, bro. I started off on Bear Arms in Orlando.
Okay. All right. So how did you eventually get to a Gates? Because that's a established league. That's not an easy
So
uh league to get on.
my manager is Don Marino. So
Hmm.
because he's from Florida. So when I had started out after my second battle, he was like, yeah, this kid got a lot of potential. Like I'm gonna bring him on the team. You know what I mean? Take him on the road. Basically, just show me what battle rap is. You know what I mean? And then like just give me a few tips with everything. Like just honestly show me nothing but love. You feel me from the jump.
So how'd you and Don link up? Like how did y'all become
So
cool?
after I had a couple battles on Bear Arms, the league owner Lou Barrow, that's my man. He had
Shout out
reached
to him.
out. He had reached out to Don and was like, "Yo, there's this kid that's battling for us. He's only a couple battles in, like he's doing his thing." And then that's when Don was like, he went in the group chat, like in the Bear Arms chat, and was like, "Oh, who's Drew B? Yada yada." So I was like, oh, like, I messaged him, yo, what's up, bro? And then he was like, look, I want to take you under my wing. I want to bring you on the road with me. You feel me? We're going to travel and, I'm going to get you on the gates, yada, yada. So then I went ahead and I had a couple battles. I had battle Polo. I don't know if you know who Polo is, but I battled some dude named Polo. And then
He from
after
ATL?
yeah, Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I fuck with Polo.
So I had battle Polo on a league called the Zoo in Tampa, and I had a crazy battle. The footage is fucked up, but like most of it is basically out. But had a dope battle. My name was just buzzing a bit. Then I had battled somebody named Lord Rose. After I did that Lord Rose battle, that's when Don was like, "Look, like I wanna get you a name. Like I wanna get you a name and shit like that. And we're just gonna find the person." So I said that, like, bro, like I'm all for it. Like Don's always done that. He showed me nothing but respect and just love. So he went ahead and he hit my line, and he was like, "Yo, I think I'm about to get you and Fonz locked in." And I was like, what? He just came off the URL tournament, like, his name buzzing, all of that good shit. So, and I'm a fan of him too. So
yeah,
I was like,
fire. That's my nigga.
Amazing, bro. So I was like, all right, like shit, I'm down. I went ahead, I did that. Then after that, this is all in the same time period too. He got me locked in with Dre Dennis in Tampa. There's a league over here in Tampa. He got me that battle the week after. So I battled Fonz, and a week after Fonz, I battled Dre Dennis.
How was that for you? How was that whole process of preparing? Because that's not easy battling two Titans back to back like that.
I'll be real. I'll be real. Me and Jay Kruger, Don had got me locked in with Dre Kruger at like my fourth battle. That was supposed to be my fourth battle. So I had so much material with Loud and so much different shit. I even had Dre bars in there as well. So it was kind of like
my guy Melman on the check-in. Salute to him.
Yeah, salute. That's my man's right there. So basically, I already had all of that. So once that had got locked in, my main focus was Fonz, because I already had so much shit for Drake that I was kind of I just needed like a couple new minutes, because I had to get rid of the Kruger flips, J flips, shit like that. But for the most part, I was able to use most of that material for that battle. So that was, you know what I mean? So that was basically how it was. So after the Fonz battle, we was in Atlanta. So we drove down from Florida, drove down to Atlanta. Don battled, I battled. Literally, we drove from there all the way up to a Maryland card for URL. He did that, and we rode back. So he was showing me, like, I was seeing all of this already. Like, I even battled in Maryland Dolo by myself. I flew there for GOTC, a league called GOTC. They not around no more. Some shit happened.
Guardians of the Culture.
Yeah, I did my third battle on there. My third battle, I was already on the road. I was in Maryland battling. Okay. So I kind of got to experience all of that at a very, very early stage. I'm only like 8 battles in. And yeah, and that was basically it. That was how everything, you know what I mean? That's how we met. That was that. The Fonz battle got my name. I got my name out there. Of course, there's a lot of people that still don't know who I am, but that's expected. I ain't really done nothing, you know what I mean? So it's expected. But yeah, I mean, shit, I'm getting mentioned now, obviously, Shit.
That's a fact, though. So before we jump actually into the battle, let's talk about going into the battle. First of all, how did this battle get set up between you and Manny?
So me and Manny was actually, his name is Monty. That's the
Monty. Okay.
That's the hard. That's like the worst part. I wish his name was Manny. It would have been easier to fucking rap about. But for the most part, that's how that me and him was booked before, right? Me and him was booked before. I was going through a bunch of life situations and shit, and I just was like, man, I don't know if I even want to do this battle rap shit anymore. So I hit up Dre, and I was like, look, man, like I know this sounds crazy, like, because I just came off the Fonz and Dre battle. The footage was out. I was getting posted on battle rap pages. They was posting my clips, and everybody's just like, yo, like, what are you like upset about? Like, not many people early in this career have battled people like that, and not many people have been on these stages. Like, you're just getting started. So if you really feeling like this so early in your career, like, maybe that's not for you. So that had happened, and then I went ahead and I was just hanging out. I haven't battled since October of last year, and Troy Martin randomly hits my line, and he's like, "Yo, what's up? Like, come to March and stuff." And I tell him, like, I'll be real, bro. Like, I don't even know if I'm battling anymore, man. He was like, "Look, just come to Brooklyn. Come to Brooklyn in March 28th. You know what I mean? Just come rock out with us. You feel me? It's an outsiders card, yada yada. You dope, like, you know." So I was like, you know what? Like, I haven't battled since last year October. Like,
Yeah.
he ain't have to hit me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not active and I'm not even doing nothing, and I still randomly get hit up from Troy Martin
Yeah.
to come battle and come back. So I'm like, yo, maybe this like a sign for me to just, you feel me, like, come back or something. Like, what else am I doing? So I kind of like, I went ahead and I did the battle. 3 rounds over there. We go hard. We was like the kickoff battle of the event, yada yada. Did good or whatever. It felt good to be back. And then I was just chilling. I was just gonna chill until I had the Lose Cypher battle in May 22nd, and that's 3 rounds. So basically, Dre hit my line like 2 weeks before this event and was like, "Oh, you know, like, your Holmesy the God backed out of the Monty battle, is getting rescheduled. Is there a way that you could make it to Atlanta and do this battle for me?" Mind you, Dre is my man's too. Like, he showed me a lot of love. Like, he always hits me up to try to get on cards and shit. And he definitely, like, talks, you know, shows love to me. So he hit me up for that, and I said, you know what? I'm a fan of Monty. Like, I always wanted to do the battle. I just had real life shit going on for the first time we was booked. I let him know. I let him know everything. You feel me? And I just did not want to battle anymore. So then finally, that when Dre hits me up, I say, you know what? I'm gonna do it, bro. So I go ahead, I cook up a round right quick, and then I'm all set to go, bro. I'm ready. Like, I got a fire round. Like, I'm ready to just start wigging.
So let me ask you. I'm pretty sure going into the battle, like when you're doing your homework and stuff, you know that he's Cave Gang, right?
That's the only reason I ever even mentioned anybody in Cave. I had bars, bro, that literally was gonna be a whole, like, scheme of just different names and shit. So it's kind of like, yeah, like, you feel me? Like I said,
before we even do that, we could just go right into the battle. So let's talk about this card, right? This is the Road Rage 3 card, which a huge card actually. It aside from the amount of battles it has,
it was crazy. It was a crazy card.
It's I Battle, Gates of the Garden, 2 Titan leagues, 2 of the top small leagues right now collabing. Lady Caution is actually battling on the same day as you. Yep. Not to mention, you have a battle coming up with her in June.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I just wanted people for that to be clear with going into it, because when I'm seeing the situation, I'm like, yo, he could be throwing bars at them to set the stage to promo for the him and Lady Caution situation. I'm taking all that into consideration.
Right. Me and Lady Caution was booked. Me and Lady Caution was booked before this Monty battle.
Okay. How long before?
It's been booked, bro. This has been booked for like a month already.
Oh, okay. So y'all been booked for a while now.
Yeah, we've been booked. Everything. Deposit sent, like the league sent her and everything. Like, the league got everything straight, got everything down packed. Like, no funny business, no nothing.
So let me ask you this: in terms of the way that you was preparing and the fact that you had Lady Caution and Tay Roc bars, did you do it because you knew they were going to be in the building, or just because Son was Cave Gang?
But well, all the reasons. One, I'm literally locked in with Lady Caution. Me and her literally battling right after this dude. Yeah. 2, he's Cave Gang. 3, I knew Lady Caution and Rock was going to be in the building because Lady Caution's on the card with him, and other Cave Gang members was there too. It's just that, you feel me? It was just me just rapping. Like, it was obvious that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, it was obvious, and nothing was said too crazy either. So, you feel me? It was regular name flip shit.
I seen the footage. So take us through the battle, because you obviously go first, and you rapping, and not to mention your round was fire. Like
I
you were
appreciate
going
that.
crazy.
I
You
appreciate
were
that for real.
definitely like, and
I
I
appreciate
don't
that.
just say that. Like if your shit was trash, I tell you, yo, that shit wasn't. No, you had some fire going for something.
I appreciate that, bro, for real. And I still had a whole other half of the round. So that's why it's like, you know what I mean? It's frustrating. Like niggas don't realize, like, the dude I'm battling money, bro, he's from Florida. He's from
Okay.
Florida. The dude is from Florida, and we battling all the way in Atlanta. He's not the only one that fucking drove his way over there and you know, had to deal with shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
all right. So let's talk about, you know, what eventually happened, right? So
right.
you spit your bar. You spit the bar about, you know, the Lady Caution and Tay Roc, which is
Right.
something. Tell people what the bar was, the exact bar.
So basically I said what the fuck was it? I just literally the line that got him tight. I told him that Roc only picked him because he got the same body type as Lady Caution. So after I said, you feel me? After I said that, he started just talking. But mind you, he was already mumbling shit, and I'm hearing him clear. Like we both on the same stage. There's nobody else talking but me. So you can hear like I'm on the stage and I'm hearing words coming out of his mouth. Like Tay Roc has a very different voice. Like you could hear when he says something, and especially like, bro, I've been watching this nigga for years. I know this nigga's voice. I've been watching him rap for years. Like I clearly know who. Like if you hear Jadakiss talking, you're gonna know who the fuck Jadakiss is.
So you mean like while you were rapping, he was mumbling little shit?
Yeah.
Like before you got to that bar?
Because I had kicked off my round with a Tay Roc bar. I had told him, I said, you popping because you know Tay gotta stick with Roc to make fire, like the Stone Age. So after I said that, he was already like, you know, I got my little, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, yeah, talk. And I'm already getting a little feedback. So that's when, you know what I mean? So I continue the round and I'm going through whatever. After I say the Lady Caution, that's when he gets louder. So when he gets louder and all of this stuff, I stop rapping. I'm looking out to my homeboy. I say, yo, this nigga's not, like, he keeps talking. Then after that, everybody that's watching the footage, they're like, oh, but he stopped and everything. It's like, bro, he's literally, as he's about to sit down, he's still talking. So he just wouldn't stop talking. And then I hear it's like, I'm going to punch this nigga in his face.
He said, wait. He said that?
That's what I'm hearing. They're trying to tell me he didn't say that, but I heard him say, like, yo, I'm going to punch this nigga in his face. So I was like, so that's when I stopped rapping. And I was just like, what? I looked around. I was like, yo, like, what the fuck? And then after that, he's like sitting down, like, all right, go rap. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not about to rap because you telling me to rap, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Everybody's like, yo, rap, yada yada. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, like, I don't want to rap anymore. Like, this shit's dead now. Like, you feel me?
It doesn't do you off and all that.
Yeah, my energy wasn't even there. And what am I? And I'm not about to sit there and cause a fucking riot in front of all of these people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these people barely know me.
And you know what?
Like,
the one thing I did hold on to, or that I just kept in mind, was from the beginning of this interview when you said you had anxiety.
Yeah.
I know that if you have that, something like this throwing you off, and it puts you in that mode of that ready to possibly fight or take it left type
that's
shit.
That's all I was thinking about, was just defending myself. I was in no attack mode. I wasn't in no, like, this is not even what I'm looking for. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I drove all this way. Why the fuck would I, you know what I mean? Like, why would I do that? And the thing is, if somebody tells you that and then everybody's coming outside like, yo, just go back in there and rap. Just go back in there and rap. Like, bro, I don't want to rap no more. Like, it was just that. Like, I don't want to rap no more. And he couldn't respect his own man's battle so that his man's could rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like if it was, bro, if it was just a random dude and I said some shit like that, I would look corny too. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely look corny because it's like, what the fuck he got to do with anything? But you standing right there, like, you just proving my point when I'm here rapping, and then you doing all that. Like, it's just like, and people was telling me, you know, I should have counter reacted to it and all of that shit. But at the moment, I'm not even thinking about none of that. I'm hearing a threat and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, this like, nigga, like, this nigga serious? Like, this a nigga that everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows him. Like, he knows that he's a way higher status than me in this shit. Like, why do you care? You know what I'm saying?
Two things, and I'm gonna be real with you here because I am on the fence about you just walking off. Now, one thing I'm gonna say, right, is with you being a new battler, I do feel like there are still things that you have to learn in terms of like in the heat of the moment, because there's been times where, like, let's say one battler is heckling a battler that's rapping, and like, for example, the him and drug situation. That's the thing everybody keep on bringing up to me when I'm, speaking about this situation. But I'm like, by this time, Drugs had already been battling for like a good probably 3 or 4 years before him and Roc got into the back and forth. So when Roc was doing the heckling, Drugs was already on some, he ready for it. You understand? So he going back and forth with Tay Roc pretty much. Like, he not trying to just quit rapping or nothing like that. He on some, like, it is what it is. But a newer guy like you who really started rapping only as recent as just over a year ago, I feel like stuff like that has to be learned. You understand? Especially if you're coming from a place where you might have anxiety, shit like that. Like, but at the same time, you cannot, especially if you went first, this is a big event. This is a big look for you and your opponent. You cannot leave even if you're just gonna quit the round and say, you know what, I don't want to rap no more. You gotta let your opponent get their shit off.
Right. And that's the thing. And I even apologized to him and everything, because that's 1,000% right. Like, I just honestly just should have just been like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. You feel me? And just kept it like that and just kept it pushing. But like I said, it just pissed me off so bad that I just didn't even, you feel me? I just wasn't even trying to cause no rioting. I was like, you know what? Like, all right, man, like, fuck it. Like, we out, man. I ain't doing this shit. Then we was waiting outside. Mind you, everybody keeps on saying that, like, I fucking just ran out and just dipped off to the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, I was literally outside. Dre Dennis comes outside, press my people, and they're just like, what happened? I tell them what happened. I say, look, I don't want to battle. You know what I mean? My mind is not thinking about battling right now. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's it. I'm just not in the mood to battle. Like, I'm feeling this fight vibe. You feel me? If niggas want to do that, it's whatever. That's when the thing that I didn't like is they're sharing a video of like Roc cussing and everything and like saying something like stuff. He didn't say that to me.
Clarify that because even me, when I first seen the video,
we're not even in the building. We're not even in the, that's why I sent you the battle when I told you, yo, like, this the footage. When you see me walking out, that's it. Like that's it. That's what it is. I'm already outside. So then that's when everybody's telling him like, yo, you gotta chill, yada yada. That's when all of that stuff.
Your joint lagging a little bit.
You hear me?
Yo, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit you out. Try joining right back.
All right, bet.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. A little bit of lag on his end. You feel what I'm saying? But as y'all see, we get into it, man. y'all wanted, a lot of these explanations on, these stuff that's going on. So I'm trying to do my best to bring y'all that. Let me see. Is he back? Yeah, he back.
All right. So basically,
we were saying the clip that was going around initially where he's talking crazy. Yeah, a lot of people thought that he was in your face, like talking to you.
Nah, bro. I wasn't even in the venue. I wasn't in none of that. Like, none of us was there. Like, me and all of my peoples was outside. That's literally all it was. That's why it was so confusing when there was like that he just got up and left and drove off and yada yada. I was just kind of just like, I was like, bro, we were standing outside the whole time. Dre Dennis came outside. Everybody was begging me to go back in there and rap. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's literally all it was. And I was just like, nah, bro, like, we good. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And that's all it was. It was no, like, ain't no beef. There was no beef. I don't feel no way now. I don't have no animosity or hate. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't care. I just didn't appreciate that people was on some like, yeah, he just ran off and da-da-da-da. I'm like, come on now, my nigga, like, chill. Like, you feel me? Like,
let me ask you this, because and as a league owner, right? This is something that I was peeping. Was there anybody telling him to like chill out when he was doing what he was doing while you was rapping?
Well, my people's was. It was my people's that's telling him to chill. That's what's getting me tight, is nobody saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally my people's just saying, let him rap. So you get what I'm saying? Like, Like that's the reason why. And like I said, it just
and I do think on that end, I do think the league owners kind of have to step in on some like, yo, these are two up and comers rapping. Let them do their thing. As a nigga like Tay Roc, you are one of the biggest battle rappers in the world. A nigga is battling your man. You should know that bars are coming. Every time somebody battles a Cave Gang member, they're gonna diss Tay Roc. It is what it is. You have to understand that. Like, it ain't this happens with every group. If somebody battling Snake Eyes, they're gonna diss Rex. If somebody's battling DNA, they're gonna diss K-Shine or any of the NWX members. Like, this is what happens in battle rap.
That's facts.
It shouldn't be taken personal. And I did not respect that. And I felt like the league owners, if Dre was there, if Lex was there, they should have stepped in and told Roc, like, yo, chill out. Like, relax.
And that's what it was. And Dre, and me and Dre spoke, you know what I mean? Me and Dre spoke about everything, you know what I mean? Me and Dre said we good, like, you feel me? I already, you know what I mean? We spoke about it. I sent my apologies out. Like, I had people reach out to caution and shit like that, because my biggest concern is if Shorty was even going to still try to do the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, our shit was already booked. This just so happened to happen out of nowhere. I ain't expect this, nor did I want it to happen. So that's kind of like where I was at with it. Like I said, like, I don't have no problem with this dude, no beef with this dude, like nothing. Like, you feel me? I'm a fan of this nigga, if anything. So it's like when all of this was happening, I'm like, dang, like, what the fuck? And that was it. Like, I just don't like how people are talking about it, but I get it though. Like, it makes sense. Like, what's gonna sell? Like the more shit you're gonna add to it, the more stories and shit. So everybody, what really happened? Like, yada yada. Niggas is going out on a limb just saying anything. You know what I mean? So yeah. I get it. Like, I get it. And especially media, like, they want to push shit out fast. Like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not upset. Like, my feelings ain't hurt about none of this. I just want.
Because even my blog, I felt like I did have a few things misconstrued, like, with the way I titled it and everything, because that's what it came off to me when I'm first seeing everything.
Right. And it's what people is literally like pushing. You get what I mean? Like, that's the agenda. That's what's being pushed right now. That's the topic. And it's like, I'm not mad, because this is how this works. That's just how it works. You feel me? It's the game. You got to respect the game. Like, that's what comes with it. So like I said, was I wrong for walking off? 1,000, 1,000,000%. I feel like shit because I fucked up his battle too. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole nother person's battle. So yeah, that's where, you know what I mean? I feel like that, but it's like, don't try to, like, they got to just stop trying to flip it on me and make it seem like I'm soft on the shit, when in reality, I'm just new to the shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, this what y'all niggas just be saying to each other? Like, this what y'all be doing? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's where I'm coming from with that. Like, that's just crazy to me. But I get it now, and it's like, you know what I mean? And it's a lesson learned type shit. So all I could do is move forward. You know what I mean? I got 2 dope battles coming up. You know what I mean? It's just what it is.
Yeah, and it's a learning experience. You understand? Like, you're gonna make your mistakes. You're gonna get fried for it, because of course the battle rap community ain't you're not gonna baby you. But at the same time, these are just moments. They come and go. People are gonna forget about it after like a good 2 or 3 days, and then you're gonna, as long as you continue moving and don't try to really wear this shit, and don't try to make it seem like, damn, the battle rap community not fuck with me. What am I gonna do? I don't want to do this no more. Like, no, this is the perfect time to keep moving and keep on working, because you already have gotten somewhere that a lot of people haven't. Right. You understand? Right. So and to be honest, the Lady Caution battle gives you another opportunity to get some shit off your chest, even in terms of this situation.
Definitely.
You feel me? So it's still, something that's worthwhile just pursuing. Like, you got to overcome shit like this. This is going to be something that that leagues look at. You don't understand? There's people that done had situations. You got people like Cartoon Jones who got punched in the face during the battle, and other people that have dealt with bigger situations than this. And they came back and they're 100% good. So this shit ain't nothing.
Big facts, bro. I appreciate you having me on here for real, bro. You know what I mean? Getting my side out and shit. Like,
no problem. Just let the people know what you got coming up, and then after that, let them know like your social media and shit.
May 22nd, I got Lou Cypher, Orlando, Florida, for Bear Arms. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but I know all of them down there. They love him down there and shit. 3-round battle. That's gonna be a goodie. June 12th, I got Lady Caution in Tampa, Florida for Grand Battle League. It's a new female battle league in Florida. Right now, they growing fast. They doing the best that they can, and shit's looking good for them. And that's really all I got. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Drew Barrett, BHARAT. Follow me on Twitter, Drew BAOW, and that's really all the social medias I got, man. Holla at me, man.
One more thing, because I forgot to mention this. The first thing that I saw was the tweet from D-Rec. Did you peep that?
I hope y'all know I was on the phone with D-Rec after the event when he tweeted that. Bro, listen to this funny shit.
Wow.
I'm in the car on the way home with Lou Barra. I go up on Twitter. I said, what the hell? And I showed Lou. I said, yo, look at this shit. So then Lou's like, wow, D-Rec's my man. Let me call him. He calls D-Rec. Him and D-Rec is on the phone. And D-Rec is like, yeah, bro, I'm going to get you an interview with 15 minutes of fame. We're going to, talk about this situation, yada, yada, yada. Basically like promoting this shit like for something like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I was so confused, because I talked to him and he's like, nah, yeah, bro, you good. Like, it was corny, yada, yada. Like, telling me, like, oh, it's corny, all this shit. Like, tell your side of the story, yada, 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 all of this stuff. But my man's, you the one that's tweeting this shit. So you telling me how to counter react you telling me how to defend myself against you. That's basically what you told me. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I talked, he put a phone on speaker and shit. I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, look, man, next time, oh, it's Tay Roc, he do this shit all the time. Like, you should have tried to rebuttal it or some shit like that. And I'm just like, and then I'm just still confused. I'm like, bro, you telling me all of this shit, but you the nigga who tweeted, you the one who tweeted all of this shit to begin with. And you on the phone with my mans while we driving home from the event. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I was like, that's crazy. I thought that was the most insane shit ever. I'm like, what the fuck? Because that's Lou Barry knows him. It was like 2 a.m. The nigga's on the phone with. He's on the phone with D-Rec. Nigga, we was driving. We literally drove there. We got to Atlanta. We left Florida 8 a.m. Got there at like 3. Went to the venue. Hung out there. I didn't get to battle till like 11 at night, bro.
God,
it was already 11 at night. By the time we left the venue, it was like 12 o'clock. It was 12 a.m. I got home. I got back in Florida at 6 a.m. I drove straight back. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, these ain't the only people that had sacrifices. But yeah, that whole D-Rec shit was crazy. That's one last thing. Like, but yeah, I thought that was crazy. He sounded cool on the phone. You know what I mean? But the action that was a little crazy.
D-Rec definitely a cool nigga though. Like, he really, like, I had even spoke to him within the past few days about some other shit. But D-Rec cool. But
yeah, he was cool.
I seen his tweet and I was like, whoa, what the hell?
Bro, trust me, I was like that too. And I'm sitting there talking to the dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what the fuck this tweet? I'm here thinking that he gonna delete it because we spoke and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you feel me? But it's whatever though. Like I said, I wasn't tripping. Like, that's how the game goes. Like, homie called me. He was telling me he trying to get me interviews and all this other shit. Mind you, I ain't asked for nothing. He literally, Lou Bear was just like, yo, like, why you tweet that shit? And then that's when he was like, nigga said he didn't even know what really was going on. That's what they telling him. I was like,
yeah, wow.
I was like,
all right. Well, I mean, shit, if you ain't got nothing else to say, then
Nah, you already know, bro. Thank you for having me, bro.
Nah, not a problem, man. Appreciate you coming on.
Nah, definitely, bro.
All right, man. Yeah, man. That was another episode of No Mercy TV Live. Appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. Just wanted to get him to come on and explain his side of things, because I know this is a big situation. Everybody was looking at it, trying to figure out what was going on. So, at least I got his side. You feel me? I know Tay Roc probably Hollywood as hell and probably is not going to address it. You understand? So, who knows? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But I'm continuing to, stand my ground on the fact that I don't think, Tay Roc should have did all that. Like, it's not that serious, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas done said way worse while they were in front of you, and these are even more solidified people where the battles are gonna go get even more views. You understand what I'm saying? So, we just can't be selective of the people we try to check on certain things, because it's like you're gonna check him, but then you're not gonna check anybody else who do it. Like, would you check Calico? Would you check Hitman if they did the same? Like, I doubt that he would. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas gotta stop doing that. But appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm definitely holla at y'all. Look out for more blogs on the way, more interviews on the way, more battles on the way, Trap New York shit. And we're gonna keep this movement moving, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here.